Hey guys, it's me, James, and today we're going to take a look at Heat Signature. It's this cool little Hotline Miami kind of a game that takes place in space, sci fi. It's a game by the person who made Gunpoint and Morph Blade, I believe. That, and it's a game that I kind of been following for quite some time because I saw it on Twitter or YouTube or something, like a trailer of a very early version of this game, and I just went, yeah, I want this game. When you start out, you have four people here. This one's my newest person who I haven't played as yet, and who we're probably gonna pick, but as you can see, I played these other three characters, got them some nice loot there, and we'll probably play one of them and maybe try to do a more harder mission. But I want to take it slow and try to do some more easier missions. And actually, a thing here I should point out is at the top right, each character has a personal mission. So for Salt here, he wants to steal an object to make enough money to retire. Some of these guys have more noble aspects, like bring in the glitcher officer who murdered my daughter, kill the foundry officer who murdered my boyfriend, or bring in the sovereign officer who murdered my partner. And the reason those personal missions are important is because you're doing all this to liberate your little part of the galaxy. Right now, where we are, all those things connected is places I took over, and there's four different factions. So over here we have the Sovereign, over here we have the Off-World, the Foundry, and finally the Glitchers. And the way we liberate the space stations is by doing missions. We also do missions to earn money. So, let's see, this one is rated easy, but I believe I only have I might be able to do this. So we have to capture a person. There's no alarm response, which is important. There's not a lot of guards, so this should be a very easy one to do. And one of the important things to take note is how much money you make, because that determines what you can buy, but more importantly, your personal mission takes money to do. And down here is the liberation progress. When we fill up this bar, we can get a new space station, which I'll show off in a minute. So we're going to take that mission. We're going to talk to Fiasco here. And this is kind of how you do your personal mission. You ask Fiasco to look into where your objective is. It'll take 200 space bucks to do it. So we'll just have that started out, and when we get the money, I can start doing that. So the spaceship we need to get to is over here, and everything takes place on a spaceship or a space station. There's no planets or anything like that. You fly by left clicking is thrusters, right clicking is matching the speed with something nearby you. So it's actually kind of difficult. Sometimes I do a great... What is this guy doing? No, ow. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, no. Oh, oh. I need to get into... Oh, I'm dead. So this is actually how my last character died. Because what happened was I did that, and now I have to make it back to base, but I have emergency fuel. So my last character died like out here and didn't have enough fuel to get back and died in space. I really wish the matching speed didn't take fuel. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. What is this? Seriously, what is this guy doing? He's just circling this space station. which is odd because I believe this one has no alarm response, which means the ship has gone rogue and for whatever reason can't dock in friendly territory. Oh, come on. I totally had that. Come on. There we go. So the main thing in this game is you can hit space to pause, and I can take a look around using the shift key. So yeah, we pretty much have 2 people and a pilot. So this is actually going to be very easy. What I'm going to do, I only really have to capture one person, so we murder him. We knock him out. Oh, he heard me. Well, we'll knock him out too. And I can actually, so I can either pick this guy, bring him back to my pod, and bring him back to one of our friendly stations. Oh, there's a little drop here, some money. Or I can actually, because I took care of the captain and everyone else on the ship, I can fly the ship back. Now, sometimes there are loot crates on the ships that will give you items, and most importantly, these things. This is just an explosive barrel or something, so you have to actually be very careful when you shoot on this ship, because if that goes off, it just actually let's just show it. Screw it, why not? I'll take the long way back home. So, let's make sure our friend here is in a safe place. Oh, there we go. And hopefully this is far back enough. If not, I'm going to show you something very interesting. Yeah. So now there's just a way out into space right there. And actually, so if you ever get flung out into space, you can actually remote control your pod to come pick you up. It says 70%. I've never seen that before. I am now terrified. Also, whenever you open up something like that, you can then dock your ship into those areas. So it can act as a kind of shortcut to your mission. Anyway, we got that handled. So let's head to a friendly space station, get our money that's well earned, and see if there's maybe a harder mission I can try to do. Actually, I'll show off the liberation map here. So when you fill up a bar, you can choose a place to liberate. So I'm right now working towards this one because it'll unlock a rechargeable subverter into my shops. You'll also get other things like there's this concussion hammer, certain other like pods that you can fly, money, and all sorts of items. And maybe well, let's do one more mission with this character. There's also, this is the shops from before. So right now I really want that subverter because a lot of my personal missions with these guys deal with some difficult guards. And we'll take a look at that when I choose one of them. So this one's assassination. Actually, let's go look at some of the harder ones to show off the different enemies stuff. So regular guards will on this particular mission will have guns, key cards, and heat sensors. So it's pretty much this big circle. If it touches you, even if there's a wall between you, it'll alert the guard. The guard will come around the wall and check what the hell tripped off his sensor. These guys, these guys are interesting. They're just rigged with explosives. So if you have to take them out non-violently if you don't want any noise to happen, or if you're supposed to capture that person. My first encounter with them, I had to kill someone who was explosive, so I just walked up to him, shot him, and ran. But let's see, this one's medium difficulty. It's a small ship again, alarm response. This one actually has alarm, so if I get caught, the pilot will start going to a friendly area. So, but you can take out that alarm time if you kill the pilot. But if the pilot gets to a safe place with you still on board, you'll get captured. Well, which one's this? This one has a bit of difficulty to it. No alarm response. I have to steal a thing. I don't have a lot of items, but I think I can do it. So these guys have a glitch dash. When they see you, they're just gonna jump. They'll teleport to you, so that can be annoying. And these guys have the heat sensors, but they're part of, oh, I forget. I haven't really learned all the factions names, but these guys can only do knockout damage. They don't have guns. They can't kill you. And we'll get actually a lot of liberation from that. So yeah, let's do it. So this one should be a bit more difficult. So we'll see if I fail or not. Also, if you get this game and don't, or already have it and don't know, if you hit the F key, it forwards time by a lot. And that's really needed for like traveling space. Or even if you get caught. Because it can take a while for them to, where is this guy going? Oh, I didn't even see that computer thing right there. No? This shouldn't be too bad. So what I can do is just wait for each person to come walk down over here, because every now and again they're going to have to check the terminals for whatever reason. And we're not on any time sensitive thing, so why not? Now the problem with this last guy is he has a heat sensor. So I'm going to wait for him. Get behind him, kind of. Because I have quite a long range with this blade. Okay, that's one section done. What am I supposed to do? Oh, steal something. Okay, I can do that. Where's that guy going? Oh, he's going right there. Oh. How can I get him? How can I get him? Okay. So we gotta be quick with the bodies. If they ever find a body, they know there's an intruder. That gave me a key, so guards have keys that unlock doors, and that was necessary to get to this crate up here. Which isn't really needed, but I want to see what loot they have. Maybe I can show off something cool. Okay, we're just gonna let this guy come. Now there's some missions that are time sensitive and you have to be very crazy and do some ridiculous stuff. Really, you'll be pausing a lot and doing like teleporting stuff. Which hopefully I'll be able to show off at some point. Ah, a subverter. So those are good because I can use that to turn off like their heat sensors. Some ships have turrets. If I subvert a turret, the turret now works for me. That kind of stuff. So what I want to do is kill the captain right there. And that might be doable. Ooh. Okay. Ugh. So I can just steal this and go about my day. The clawless experiment. You have no idea what this does. And we can actually unlock a door from there. Oh shit, on a biscuit. Okay, well. This is just what we're gonna do then. There's a lot of guys. Is there another, like, crate on this thing? No. So I could kill everyone and then take the ship, but it's not really worth it for this one. So we pop out and we fly back to base. Oh. Well, technically I can go to any base. So let's go to this one. Drop off. And yeah, we are very close to actually getting a liberation thing. Let me just see what the next set of stuff is. If I can push that over. Time limit 106. Could did I do this one? How big is the ship? A large 106. It's not that difficult. I have a subverter. Nah, it's not. I don't think I'm going to do that one. I want to actually show off another character. So let's see. Charity here is probably one of my longest ones. With her, I try not to kill people, but, you know, shit happens. Let's see. Let's actually just see who has the most interesting item to show off. That visitor is pretty good. Actually, you know what? She's just gonna have a lot of items. Here's my stash. I have a bunch of crap. So, I'm actually gonna sell that because that's a duplicate. And I'm gonna show off this gun because the visitor is actually kind of interesting. So there's shops, and very rarely do I buy stuff. It's only when I'm looking for something specific, like an armor piercing gun. That's like the only time I buy stuff, because you just find so much stuff in the world. This is the retirement area. A lot of these guys come from like challenge modes. The only person I actually retired is this person. And what's really cool is when you retire them, you also pick like one of their items and you get to rename it, and it'll show up in the world if you're lucky. So let's just check what kind of missions we have here. So her personal mission is to bring in the glitcher officer who murdered my daughter. Now for this one, we have guards who have armor, and that's actually not that hard. You just need an armor piercing gun or blade. What is really difficult are these guys. They have a shield that is on forever, doesn't turn off. You have to get a subverter or these things called crash beams to take out the shields. I have not done a personal mission that had one of these guys completed yet, because a personal mission is just so difficult. You have a time limit. There's many sentry guns, lots of guards, and then one side of these guards have shields. It's just ridiculous. So that's why I'm working towards that rechargeable subverter, so I can just buy like a bunch of them and try to take on a personal mission. So this one should be easy. Oh, here's another thing. When you have a character who lasts for a long time, you get less liberation points when you do missions here. So Charity here gets 52% of normal liberation progress. That's because they're just so legendary. People know their names, so it's expected of them to do stuff. So that's why you want to try to get new characters, retire old characters, and stuff like that. Or have a character die. That's kind of what happened to me this morning. So... Oh, did I not take that mission? No, I took it. Yeah. So I actually got a special ship with Charity here. If I get thrown out into space, I can kind of like bring myself in with like some kind of beam or something. Oh, this is so delicate, and I'm just not delicate. Okay. So let's actually pause here. So I need to capture this person up here. They can all teleport. I think my best call is to take out this group, take out the captain here. Let's see, how far does that take me? Not too far. And let's actually have the wrench for this. I turn off that turret, I think they'll just turn it back on, so I am just gonna... So this person's gonna come over here, so that's good. They come. Oh. That was close. We'll just throw them there for now. Really, I should be over here. Okay, that person's just gonna go up. So let's try using one of my weapons. So let's try the visitor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teleport right behind this turret. I'm now gonna quickly pause. And I'm gonna hit deactivate this sentry. Then I'm gonna use my wrench, bash this guy in the face, bash this guy in the face, and because that's called a visitor, I have to teleport back to where I was before. And sometimes you really want that to happen. Oh, shit on a biscuit. And okay, he's coming down this way. Really, if you play this game, one of the best tips it tells you is if you want to do something cool, use the space bar. Always pause, because you can do some ridiculous things. Should I? I'm gonna do that. He teleported to me. I did not have my gun selected, which terrified me for a second. Fire. Okay. Well, actually, I don't have to worry about alarm, but he's gonna shoot me. So what I'm gonna do is teleport. I actually got a lot of range, so I'm gonna teleport there. Oh. I thought he was gonna shoot me. Huh. Okay. Can I reach him? Oh, just barely. Oh, okay. That can be kind of scary because sometimes you can miss those long dashes. What do we get here? Rechargeable high capacity swapper. Oh, I love swappers. Okay, I'm supposed to capture that person, so I don't want to kill them. Let's see. I don't really have a long range with this. And he's gonna come down here, isn't he? Hey, buddy. Okay. So, with a swapper, you can just swap with a person. We don't need you alive. And that person... Ah, damn it. Okay. So he's gonna send me out an airlock. He's the only person on the ship, so I'm not worried. This is why pressing F is important. Okay, so my ship actually flung off over there. So I need to get into, I think it's, there we go. It took me a while to learn how to do that weird suck-in thing with this ship. Okay, let's just... we need to knock him out. Do I have... Okay. Wait, is someone else on the ship? No. Okay. That scared me for a second. So, yeah, let's just teleport here. Use my wrench. Knock his ass out. And we're just... Oh, there's a crate up here. Well, let's just go check that out really quick. Okay, stealth shield. So that's kind of cool because you can, if someone sees you, you can use that really quickly and it will make them think that they just saw the wrong person. Okay, and let's drop this guy off. Very easy. Man, you know what? I'm actually going to switch back to Salt here. And how much money do you have? 71. Let's see what kind of missions they got. Because I would love to get a liberation thing. Okay, capture, non-lethal, alarm response, few guards. Okay, so this says medium, but that's actually really easy. The only thing I do need, though, is a wrench. Actually, you know what? Now thinking about it, I think the wrench is like one of the... What's the only non-lethal melee weapon? I also have this concussion gun, but it's loud as hell. Ooh. Some nice guns there. Let's get one of these and try it out. Oh. Shit, I do that sometimes. Okay, the ship we want is over here. Let's see if I can not mess up this docking procedure. Come on. Okay, that was better than usual. Let's see. So the person we need to capture is down there. The captain's right there. It's always good to know where the captain is. That way you can just knock him out and don't have to worry about alarms. Okay, so I should just be able to do that. And done. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna switch to my wrench. Sometimes I get so caught up in killing people. Like, you don't want to do that for your main objective when it's a capture. Okay. So we'll do that. Oh, this. Ooh, that was so close. He was about to sound the alarms. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so it's a group of... No, it's just him. Huh. Okay. Normally I would sit there, but the second he would come through, he would be alerted about me. So... Oh, crap. Okay. Well, that's why you always want to know where the captain is. And boom. We'll grab that key. We'll see what loot they have. And there's only 2 people, so we're just gonna take over this ship. Slipstreams. Let's just show that off, I guess. So, slipstream, everything slows down except you. And it's nice if you're in a really bad firefight. A very one-sided firefight. Oh, there's a nice little chest here as well. Key cloners, you can clone keys from a distance. They're very useful. Especially some missions require you to go in silent or... Oh, there we go. Or to not trip any alarms. But these more easier missions, you can just, you know, mess around, as I've learned. I really enjoy this game. It's fun. It's weirdly tactical in a way. I kind of like the rogue-like-ish nature of it. Okay, so I really want that. Yeah. Getting both of those are actually kind of good. So this station doesn't really have any like items that gets unlocked, but it does give these defector missions. So this one you play as Asaka Vega, who wants to rescue Castor Batter, with a rifle, a glitch trap, and a visitor. I might be able to do that. Some of these are ridiculously hard. Like, actually, is there a way to just... Yeah, I can replay, so which one's the one that... This one. I'm just gonna show off this one. So, this one you play as a guy named Dan Hardcastle, which I believe is a reference to a YouTuber named NerdCube. That's his real name, Dan Hardcastle. And this was like my first one, and it's ridiculous. You are in space, slowly dying of oxygen. My mission is to kill a person on this ship. I learned a lot from this mission. Because you just have to shoot your gun until you get enough velocity to get with the ship, but also get to the door. This took me like 50 tries, especially because once you get inside, bullshit. I got that. I totally got that. Oh, once you do get inside, you still have to do the mission. And if you fail the mission, you start back outside again. Come on. I can do this. I can do this. And the nice thing about defector missions are, you know, they're just like challenge maps. So I could just restart this if I want. There we go. I now have 3 shotgun shots. So, you know, not great. Where's this person? There. I don't even know if I can do this. I could try. Oh. This is a nice one. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so the thing about this is it's gonna shoot the person out into space. So, depending who comes next, I have to be very careful. Okay. So, he's gonna get thrown out. I'm gonna go shoot this person and shit. This is gonna be loud. Whatever. These two are gonna walk through that trap. Boop. And boop. Also, another thing you can do, you can teleport items to yourself. I'm surprised that didn't do an alarm. I'm very suspicious of that now. So let's see where this armored guy... Actually, who do I have to kill? Is it a normal person? It's a... Oh. Okay. Well, you were supposed to stop. You didn't. Who has a key? You know when I like a game, it's when I remember I'm recording in the middle of it. This happened with Stardew. I just kept playing for some reason. Who has the number 2 key? Oh, please don't say it was someone I shot out into space. These two are gonna walk through that trap. Boop. And boop. Key. Yeah, none of these guys have a key. Uh-oh. Huh. I might have messed this one up. Well, first things first. Beat a person over the head. And you're gonna come that way, or are you gonna go up? How does no one have a key? I'm gonna recheck the footage of this. Yep. this is like an annoying thing that can happen. If you don't have the right items, you're just stuck now. Especially when you don't have a ship to go back to your space station. But again, you can just hit escape, restart the defector mission. I'm actually going to call it there. Let's go back to my one of my characters. Probably continue with this character and bring my liberation up. But yeah, this game is really cool. It's really fun. It has that tactical kind of feeling to it. And I've found like this can scratch a lot of itches. Like if you just want to go and kill a bunch of people, pick a character that you kill a bunch of people with and only take assassin missions. If you want to take it nice and easy or do like stealth missions, make a character be a stealth character. It's just fantastic. And it just makes you think in different ways. Like my character that I got to retire wanted to steal an object. That was his personal mission. And it was a very large ship. I couldn't kill everyone because I only had a limited supply of stuff. And it took me forever to teleport and knock people out on my way to the crate with the item I needed. I grabbed the item, I walked into the next room and went, how the hell am I getting out of here? And in that room was a window. So I shot the window open, I got blasted out into space. I had to remote control my pod to come pick me up and take me back to base, and it was the most fulfilling thing I've done in a while. This game is great. I'm probably gonna play it until I get all the stations, and this will probably become like a podcast game, maybe on some of the more easier missions. I like having a game that I can listen to a podcast and play, and this is so close to doing that until you have to be do something so technical. But yeah, this was Heat Signature. It's really awesome. I really like it, and I'm going to continue playing it, and I'll probably talk about it when I do my vlog. So yeah, that was Heat Signature. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day.